Okay, let's start for real now, alright? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Metal Magazine with Jet here at MetalMessiahRadio.com. We are here today live at the New England Metal and Hardcore Festival, the 14th annual festival, with, God forbid it, we have Corby. Stop that!
My fault.
Of God forbid with us right here. Corey, how you doing?
I'm doing better now.
So Corey, how was your experience here at the New England Metal and Hardcore Festival?
Well, let me tell you something. I have a story that actually equates my entire experience with all these metal fests that we've ever played. Okay? We played a metal fest one year here. Packed house. Like 8:30 at night. I was beaten down from the road. We had been on the road for about 2 years, I think, at that point. A year and a half, some shit. I just wanted to go home. We played, it was a great show, 3,000 people, went crazy. Everybody in my band, amped. They were crazy, like, man, that was the shit. You know what I did? I got hammered with Johnny Rock and Roll from Shadows Fall, like big boy style. Like, we were drinking everything. Shots, Long Island iced teas, whiskeys. And I drank constantly, steadily, for an hour and a half until I passed out in the alley over here in the corner. I didn't even pass out. I just was incapacitated. Like, I was awake, but I couldn't function. I couldn't move. I couldn't talk. I couldn't speak. And it was all because of New England Metal Fest. So that encompasses my feelings, you know.
Was that the show that you did with Children of Bodom, and was that that year? You don't remember? You were passed out in the back.
No, I wasn't actually passed out, but it's actually a pretty infamous. There's pictures of it everywhere, like all the Hatebreed dudes and Goody that was doing stuff for Hatebreed. They all took pictures. They're yelling at me while I'm laying out, and right above me it says, "Don't do that here either." Where they're talking about pissing, but I was passed out in some garbage. Not passed out, but I fell down.
But you weren't pissing.
And I couldn't get up, and I couldn't talk, and everybody just, instead of helping me, they just left me lay there and garbage.
Well, I would have helped you.
But you know what? It's because I played Metal Fest, and I was like, you know what? Something about the vibe of this place. I like the people, like the crowd people,
Yep.
And security is cool, and all that stuff, but the actual place brings me down, and it made me want to get hammered. Like, I started...
What are you talking about? It's beautiful.
No, this place is
No.
The vibe here it destroys my will to live. So I started drinking early in the morning before we even played, and then I proceeded to get fully hammered afterwards.
You make me want to drink.
And like after today, I probably will do the same. I might break some shit or set the place on fire.
Awesome. Make sure you get that on film.
Because there's a gas station right up here, and I was thinking about getting a gallon of gas and just getting buck wild up in this bitch.
Whoa! Alright.
Show how I get down. My thoughts have nothing to do with the thoughts of God forbid.
Yeah.
These are my individual feelings. So you blame me, not the band. It's me.
This is the best interview ever. So you guys, right, out on tour with Overkill.
Yes.
Fellow New Jerseyites.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, I don't know. You're from there. You tell me.
Calm down, New Jersey. Nah, no one talks like that really. That's a.
Oh well, that's not true. We have DJs that are New Jersey chicks.
Yeah.
Chicks talk
Chicks
like
have worse accents than the dudes.
They do, because you don't sound like a New Jerseyan.
No, I mean it comes out if I get pissed.
Like now.
I'm not really pissed right now. I was pissed while I was up there and shit was jiggling around and falling apart.
I was pissed when you guys were up there because I was like, what the hell are they doing up there? This is not whoever the hell it was after Huntress.
Yeah.
I got like one fucking shot off. I like, this is fucking... Anyways, getting on to the more positive things.
Yes.
Well, I have
back to the interview.
Yeah, back to the interview. Okay, let's start. Everything that everybody loves to talk about, right? When Dallas left, you got Matt now. How's things been with Matt there? I mean, is he really fitting in? There's, you know, does he... You know.
Matt is, alright, here's the thing, it's like two different dynamics. Dow's a very explosive dynamic, and that's what brought about his creativity. Matt is a very passive, spacing dynamic, which brings about his creativity. So, with Dallas in the band, Dallas and Doc kind of challenge each other on a different level, you know, because they're brothers and all this stuff like that. When Matt came in, him and Doc write more similarly as far as, you know, melodies and things like that. But he's also a shredder, you know. He can play his ass off. So that's how they challenge each other now. So it's always this, the dynamic hasn't really changed in the fact that they're still pushing each other.
Right.
It's just in a more peaceful way.
What about like fan reactions? You know how fans are whenever somebody new comes in the band and they're like,
like, hey man. He's like, hi. He's like, what's up? You know, so people come up to him, they're like, hey, you know, fucking, you're really awesome. And he's like, thank you, man. That's cool.
I know. Okay,
he's not really. It's hard to be mad at a dude that's.
Even if they had other thoughts, what they were going to ask, if they can't answer that.
They might have come up angry. Then he gives them like the sad puppy face, the happy puppy face. He's like, hey, and they're like, right,
you rock.
You got me.
You rock.
So.
Now, what about the whole Century Media thing, right? Contract went up. Well, no, there's not a thing. Contract went up. You know, was up with Century Media. You guys switched over to Victory. Was there any particular reason for that? And how is Victory treating you?
Victory is treating us.
It looks like you're on a luxury here, dude.
Well, I mean, that has nothing to do with Victory. I mean, they're doing their job 100,000%.
I love that, by the way.
Promotion has been awesome. Everything we've asked for, we've gotten. Like, they came out, shot the video for where we come from. Like, and they came up with, you know, like, sent them a treatment. 2 days later, dudes are on a plane from Chicago. Just like that. So, I mean, you can't ask for much more than what they're doing. You know, I mean, they're doing everything right, as far as I can see, and anything that we've asked for them to do, they've done.
So, you know, this year, right, your first release with Victory Records, as well as it's Matt playing for you. You know, what have the early reactions been to it?
Honestly, it's crazy how positive it is. You know, I was actually expecting more hate. I was anticipating it and kind of looking forward to it. Because I like interesting hate. I don't like when they say, oh, you know, God forbid sucks, I hate this album. That's corny.
Yeah.
You didn't put any thought into that shit.
No.
Come with some real hate, like, you know what? They're a travesty. They're an embarrassment to metal music. These motherfuckers should not even pick up instruments. Then I can appreciate that hate, because you put some time into the hate. But honestly, we haven't really had much of that. Like, we've had a couple like little wisecrack comments because of that whole chant nonsense. Like, because of the first song. But you know what's funny to me? Is like, we've been playing riffs like that for like 12 years.
I know.
Before gents or whatever the fuck even existed. So how's it gent now? Well, what was it then?
I know.
It was just riffs.
Yeah,
it was just part of the song. So, you know, it is what it is.
Metal elitists.
Yeah, well, it's not even elitist. It's just ignorant bastards who have no idea about the history of the music.
Ignorant bastards. That's exactly
what it is.
That's what it is.
If you have no history, you have no knowledge of the history of the music, and you just making up random shit without knowing anything, that's ignorance. You're just making it up as you go along. So to me, you know, whatever. You know, they made up a whole genre based off a noise that somebody made. I can make a, you know what the new genre is?
I could make noise.
That's the new genre. Everybody get down with. That's the new shit.
Can't wait to see it next year at the New Mill and Hardcore.
My shit's gonna be like booty tang. You know, I'm gonna start speaking in gibberish and calling it metal.
There you go.
So you know, there's been those few like weird comments because like times are changing and then people say we were trying to jump on the gent bandwagon. I think I can't jump on any bandwagon. I'm 37 years old. There's no jumping going on. I ease into shit.
I hear you, brother.
Until you try to take my money, then I get real energetic.
That's different.
That's different. Then I take your life.
That's right. And you guys' last release was like what, 3 years ago?
It was like 3 years ago.
What have you been doing in between? Have you guys been doing like any side polka projects or anything?
No, I mean, you know, we did some jamming around, but I mean, most of it was just absorbed in pre-production, and we still, you know, like, it was like pre-production for the Black Album. That's what this sounds like. And literally, like, even though there's only 12 songs in the album, we probably wrote about 40 songs worth of material, and then we were just like, all right, we're gonna concentrate on these. So we probably have like another 2-3 albums worth of shit.
How do you pick which songs are gonna be on there out of 40?
Because we just
put them in a hat.
We just went to no, we just went with the songs that we felt the best about, and that like we just kind of felt the feeling and the momentum was there. Like, all right, this song is really going, it's really kicking, we really got that vibe. Let's put our energy into finishing that one. Like 3 or 4 of them, it just kind of went real fast. And then there was a lot of songs that were more like a little bit more progressive, like 10 or 15 of those. And it was like, you know what, we're gonna take this album, since the last album had a lot of the 6-minute songs. songs.
Right.
It's more progressive. We're gonna make more focused songs on this album, make them shorter and more concise, and see if we can actually do that. You know, and still make great songs. Because the reason our songs are always so long is we wanted to reach a certain point, and in order to get there, we had to take this whole process, travel this whole road. Pay no attention, just they don't give a shit about you, so we don't need to give a shit about them.
All right. I didn't feel nothing. Go ahead.
So this time we wanted to try to really put our energy into making like clear-cut songs, just great songs. You know, like for instance, like I like to use the example of Soundgarden a lot, which is a huge influence on a lot of James band is. Up on the downside, right? It's a fantastic album, and some of the songs are a little spacey, but a lot of the songs are so catchy. But it's not because they cheesed out or they lost their integrity. They just made really good-ass songs, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to make songs that were really memorable and great songs that everyone could feel, no matter who you were. Like when you listen to this album, no matter who you are going to like something about the album. You have no choice. And even if you want to hate, and you're going to be able to hate on something, you're going to know that you're going to have to like something else.
Dude, they can't hate this album, especially when you did that video, Where I Come From. How could you fucking hate you guys after that?
Some people don't like white people.
No, it's like you want to go hug you guys.
Some people don't like Byron, they don't like big head people.
No, big head people.
Some people don't like Doc, they're like, look at this Oreo cookie motherfucker. Zebra!
No!
You're blasphemy to blacks and whites! You know, I don't know.
It's a great video.
Some people don't like me. They're like, listen,
how could they not like you? Come
midget,
on.
loud mouth, fat ass, black, loud motherfucker, I was talking shit.
Passing out in the dumpster, dude.
Passing out in the alley, down the garbage.
Burning down the Palladium, guy.
That's right. Yeah. I'm gonna burn it down with all these white people in here. Then I'm gonna really make a name for myself. In metal.
This is good.
There
you go.
That was Harry Steve on Soundgarden.
Harry Steve, what's happening, dude?
Look at them arms. Look at them forearms. Get a shot of that real quick. Wow!
Not Harry.
That's not Harry. Turn it over. Now what is the tattoo is?
That's not Harry.
You look like a fucking Pakistani. Get the fuck out.
Tell Byron to pull his ass out. That's Harry.
See, you got to say, if it doesn't work out for you, you can go into comedy.
I'm actually already.
Watch out.
I'm doing a comedic podcast with a couple friends of mine. It's called Real Jersey Guys.
Here we go. Now we got to plug this.
Yeah, I'm plugging that shit because it's
Real Jersey Guys.
We actually just got picked up on Stitcher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what the hell is Stitcher?
Stitcher is like it's a site where you have to fill out an application, and the people there have to actually listen to your podcast and evaluate it and see if you're worthy.
And you're worthy.
And we're apparently
Congratulations.
Well, I think they were high when they listened to it.
No, come
but
on.
It's pretty crazy. We get pretty ill. We talk about a lot of messed up stuff, and we have no boundaries. We talk about all kinds of. You know, people are talking about, I don't want to get into it, just go check it out.
Go check it out.
You can Google it, it's Real Jersey Guys. You can find us on Stitcher.com. You can go to rjg.podhoster.com and check it out. It's Illmatic. You like comedy, and you like to talk about gross shit, girls, relationships, butt sex. It's all of that shit is in there.
It's all right there.
It's all in there.
So that's one of your little side projects.
That is one of my side projects. I actually was toying around with doing a disc of stand-up comedy. I wrote out a bunch of routines, but I just haven't had time to really.
Yeah.
I've been pretty busy, so I just did a drum clinic and stuff. And
nice. Oh, that's right. I saw that. I saw your banners spammed all over the internet. Yeah,
it was awesome.
That's awesome. That was awesome, huh? So where was that going down at?
It went down in Manhattan at this place called The Collective, which is it's a school for just musicians from all over the world, all different kinds, and it was a really great experience to get in there and talk to just all different kinds of people, you know, from all over the place. And they were like, it's weird to see like, you know, people who could barely speak the language, and they're like, oh man, I know you know what's bad, and you know they're talking to you, you're like, wow, you know, here's this person has come halfway around the world to just study more about the craft that we all participate in, and that to me in itself is pretty fantastic.
It's a whole different ballgame, those clinics. You won't do those clinics.
That was my first one ever.
Oh, really?
I've been offered about 5 or 6 in the past, and we were always touring so much that I never had time to do it. So, and Maddie approached me about it, and it was just like, Matt Byrne is like,
he's cool.
the coolest dude ever.
Yeah,
I love that dude, and we see very eye to eye in so many things that it was like it was natural to do. So he came up for one day, we practiced for one day, and then we went in the clinic.
I love watching him too, and when they break down their set, he has it like hinged. I came up there and he's like unfolds his set and he plays. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he keeps it tight. That's how Matty Bird does it.
It is. It's a big dude.
Yeah, he's about 6'3". He's about 6'3", but he's not like burly.
No, but he's a big dude behind that kid.
He's very svelte.
Yeah,
but he's got some thick ass
vocabulary.
He's got some very thick ass forearms, so that's from playing that beat all day. He can do that shit for 90 minutes. I've seen it. It's crazy. And he's playing like so fast for like forever.
And he's friendly.
And he's chill. He's like the nicest thing you ever want to meet.
He's friendly.
And hate breed.
Yeah.
Irony, anyone?
It should be chill.
Serving irony with cheese. Anyway.
So tell us a little bit. Oh, where were we? So tell us a little bit more about the new CD. Where was it recorded at?
Well, actually, once again, like a huge budget album, which it was not. It was done at several locations. I actually did the drums at Track City, New Jersey, which I've done the drums for every album that we've done.
Right.
They did the guitars and the bass actually in Byron's basement.
Yeah, that's
That's how we roll, grassroots style.
Hell yeah.
And then old school. And then Byron and Doc went down to Florida with Agent Sukoff. Jason Agent Sukoff, or as I like to call him, Triple Q. And they did the vocals down there.
Whereabouts?
They did it down at Audio Hammer Studio.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Down there in Sanford, Florida. Home of the Armpit Motorhome.
And tag sales. I lived down in Florida for a while.
Home of the racists. They hang Nicholas down there.
Holy mackerel. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
They shoot Cubans.
No!
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know about that. I just made that up. That's not factual.
That doesn't have anything to do with the band. This is
No, we're just racist in general. So we hate on all groups and spicks. White people, Negroes.
We're gonna have to do some serious editing coming
Don't
up.
edit that shit. Keep
Don't
it real.
go in. No censorship here.
No censorship.
No way.
This is America, damn it.
Fuck yeah.
Say what we want.
No, yeah. So any guests on the album?
Actually, we had Dirk, who is friends with Matt, that came in and did a solo on one of the songs, and he just killed it.
Yeah.
You know, like it was so ridiculous. Like I got the and it's on the instrumental track on the album, and we got it back and heard the solo on. He was sitting there like, I can't believe, and it was like he did it in a night. You know, like they set on the track, and the next day he sent back the solo with the track, you know, the track with the solo on it. And you're sitting there like, holy shit, this dude did this shit in a night? You know, dudes would be spending their lifetime trying to come up with that.
Pitbull coming at you.
Yeah, that's actually Phil that remains. Pitbull, that's his lady over there walking the dog.
And his dog. His bitches.
His bitches.
Okay.
I didn't call him a bitch, Phil. I didn't call her a bitch, Phil.
His dog, not the woman. She's beautiful.
The lady called her a bitch.
No, the dog.
Oh,
I have
bad.
one too.
My fault, my bad.
Don't get me in trouble. Get my ass.
Bad, my blunder.
I'm too old for that crap.
My bad, my blunder.
Anyways, yes. So it must be cool going out to play the new stuff for the fans. And,
Why? Why would that be cool?
I don't know. I mean, because
Now I'm asking the question.
Because they get to see something new from you guys.
No, it's
and tell me.
They don't want to hear no new shit. They want that old shit.
I was just gonna say.
We're like, yo, why you play this? Why you play that? I'm like, dude, we got a new record. We got 6 albums. What the fuck?
Dude, it'll be old shit in 2 years, and they'll be happy to hear it again.
It feels old to us now. Shit, we need some new shit.
You're encompassing my interview here. You're encroaching upon my interview.
How dare you? Anyways.
I think we all feel pretty good about even playing, like, we're not even playing that much new stuff yet, but eventually we'll be doing a headlining set when we'll really be able to, you know, drop all the bombs.
Right.
But we're going to get to play some more stuff on an upcoming tour, which I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it or not, but I'm not going to say anything.
Like you're supposed to talk about all this other stuff that we're saying.
I don't give a fuck about that other shit. I say what I want, but you know. There's a tour
well, we'll
coming
just
up.
check out on Victory Records,
Yes.
and they will keep us informed of what's
or
going
check our
on with
Facebook
the
page.
recently.
But there's another tour. There's another tour coming.
After this one with
After this one with Overkill, then it's going to be pretty large.
And you're headlining?
No, we're not headlining this tour.
What are you going to headline something here and get a goddamn listen shit?
That's the
I'll
thing.
work on it for you.
We'll see what happens. But we're going to be playing a lot more new stuff on that tour as well. Right now we're playing kind of just a couple songs like Where We Come From and Don't Tell Me What's a Dream, because those are the first two songs.
Sure, and they get the videos out.
And we're actually doing Cornered, which is probably one of the heaviest songs ever written.
Ever?
That's right, I'm going to say that shit. Ever written.
What is like your fan favorite out there that you guys go out there and all the fans?
That's the thing.
They all fucking
The thing about the album is it's so like different from song to song that everybody has a different song.
I mean,
No one
what
has
is
same
the
answer.
all-time, God forbid, fan favorite that you go out there and then everybody goes crazy?
Well, I
and wants to
mean,
burn shit
burn shit?
and kill people.
I'd say probably the most destructive song in that nature is probably Broken Promise of all time ever. Anytime we've ever played that song, shit goes down. People get beat down. There's dust clouds everywhere. Shit's getting broken. As far as just an overall, I'd say encompassing crowd grabbing song is probably Fallen Hero. It's one of the biggest crowd, just pulling everyone in.
Yep.
But Broken Promise, if you want straight destruction, like we actually stopped playing that song for a while. And it was getting wild. Things started happening that were dangerous. So, we had to put that on hold for a minute. We might bring it back though when the headlining set comes back. We'll bring that shit back.
That's right. Could it be a God forbid wall of death?
No, we don't play that wall of death. We let people free fall. We let people free fall. Because that's what it's about. It's about the emotion.
It is.
I don't want to control that. We don't want to control that.
I don't think anybody really controls too much of the emotion of those people that are out here today.
Well, I mean, people do, they want to segment it and line it up. We're not trying to line shit up.
You just do it.
We're trying to just do it,
There you go.
I was like, I want y'all motherfuckers to go crazy. Do what you feel. Well, that's how he's living. He's crazy. He's trying to pass it on.
There you go. And it kind of works because they hear him. And you guys are very influential whether you know it or not. When you guys are up there,
I keep hearing that.
hey, you are.
You know what's cool actually is we're on this Overkill tour with Diamond Plate. And these young kids, they're all like 20 years old.
I know, we know them very well at the station. Yep.
This shit is fucking fantastic. And like I met him for the first time yesterday, started hanging out with him and stuff. And it was so funny because they're so amped up. It's like their first really big tour. And they were like, man, like one dude comments like, I grew up on you guys. I was like, wow, you grew up on us? Yeah, that was the first thought. I'm fucking old as shit. But it was also kind of cool to see that this 20-year-old kid, way this far down the line, it's like, I fucking love what you've done, and it makes you feel good,
It does.
And I was like, come on with me, kid, I'm gonna show you the ropes.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna ease him into tour life, though. I'm not just gonna destroy him the first week. I'm gonna ease it in, like lube and stuff.
Hang with me, kid.
We're just gonna lube it in.
Oh, Jesus.
Push it in gentle, like
Alrighty.
lovingly.
Back to that top
Put a hand on the cheek. Rub it nice.
Did you tell Diamond Plate this?
No, of course not. That ruins the surprise.
So, how long are you guys going to be on tour for with the Overkill tour?
It's about 3.5 weeks, just under a month.
Started yesterday, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Philly?
This is a rocket ship tour, like, all the way across, all the way up to Seattle, all the way down to Texas,
Oh my God.
all the way down to Florida.
All over the place.
All over the place in 3 weeks. Rocket star style, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be a wild ride. You know what I mean? I can definitely tell that already. So, and we like to get crazy, so it's a good tour for us to be on to let people know that we're still alive.
What's your favorite part about the
Still
new metal
fucking shit
hardcore?
up.
It's short and it's over.
I believe they're.
You were talking about how you think metal's changed.
Yeah, sort of.
No, that's not the East Coast. Chicago is not the East Coast. I love Chi-Town, but that's the Midwest. That's not Chicago. Ain't really even a city to me.
It's windy.
It's a big suburb with a lot of buildings. Ain't no city like New York.
That's true.
Ain't no city like Newark. If you really want to know the truth.
Armpit of. I'm sorry. Is that where you live?
I don't live in North. That's where my my mom
I have
came
friends.
from.
I have relatives.
Talk about my mama's place.
Dude, I have relatives in Nutley.
Okay, well now you're real fucked up.
I'm sorry. Dude, I'm fucked up too, and I'm white.
Yeah. See, white people are the most fucked up people because they've had more freedom.
And they got fucking
The more freedom you have, the more fucked up you can be.
See?
That's why black people, they're not that fucked up. They do shit out of necessity, not out of creativity.
Dude. So anyways, after Overkill, you're going, when did you guys get a rest after all this?
After this, I think we're gonna, I don't know exactly what's going on. We're gonna go home and chill for a little bit, and then we're gonna go out on that next tour, which I'm not sure I'm supposed to talk about it, but you will hear about it.
And Victory Records.
It's gonna be very big, this tour. It's gonna be very big.
Will you be coming back here, do you know?
Oh yeah, well I'm sure it's,
Well, not.
It's 7.5 weeks long, so I'm sure it'll be everywhere.
Awesome.
Everywhere. So yes, we will be everywhere again. You cannot escape.
God forbid.
You cannot escape, God forbid.
They're everywhere.
We're everywhere. When you go to sleep at night, we under your bed.
Oh, really?
That's right. You open that safe in the wall, I'm gonna pop out.
Shit! What about one in the bathroom?
In the bathroom, we peeing on you.
Oh, man!
Our piss is magical. We were talking about this earlier.
Magical piss?
Magical piss. That's when you know you're sexy. When you can piss on people and they like it.
Oh, all right. So
That's true sex
again,
appeal.
check on that .com site that he's doing. You can hear all about
Real
magical
Jersey
piss.
guys, check it out.
Magical piss, you guys.
Magical piss.
All right, well,
I told Doc that when we got here, he should hop out of the van
and start pissing on
and
everybody.
start pissing on everybody.
You should have.
Just to let them know that God forbid it's here, mark our territory.
We're here.
Pretty much.
Stand on top of the roof. Keep drinking. You'll be ready to produce some more of that magical.
It'll take about a case of these to really get me to that point. I got a high threshold for liquor.
Especially that.
Well, it's pretty.
Mexicans.
It's actually pretty well known that I'm a heavy whiskey drinker.
Well, there's no whiskey.
I've sat many people down. I've drank with some of the strongest from Dimebag on that.
Oh, really? So how was it like hanging with Dimebag?
A lot of shots. It actually, there's a specific story around this. I'll try to sum it up quickly. Basically, me, Dimebag, a bunch of neighbor guys, drinking whiskey in England at Mental Hemorrhoids. Drank the front bar of the whiskey, put us in the VIP room, drank some more Jaeger. Dimebag takes the guitar player from Rods of Destruction's Vintage Explorer, starts swinging it around the room, breaks it, runs over to me, Pat Lackman, headbutts us both, swings us around into Nikki Six. I reach up, slap Nikki Six. Everybody falls on the ground. End of the night, Phil Demmel from Machine Head ends up carrying me out of the place over his shoulder. 'Cause he's a good guy. He helped me out because I could not walk by myself. So yes, I've drank. He's a good guy. Yeah, Phil's a good guy. Just don't let. That's a big dude. You know what I'm saying?
He is a big dude.
Don't piss Phil off. He'll put on a football helmet and crash you. I'm not kidding.
But he's right there to help you, like you said, though.
He's the nicest dude ever.
He's a nice dude.
There was actually a time in the Netherlands, we were in a tiny bar, and Phil and Byron were together.
Oh, boy.
Some trouble broke out, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and the first thought I had was, I'm going to leave and act like I didn't see anything. That's too much human being moving around one area. It's like 500 pounds of dude moving around in a tight.
You're out of there.
Those bars in Europe, it's like a hole.
Yeah, they're alleys, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like you got 500 pounds of dude moving down the hallway pissed. No, let's skip that. It worked out though.
So what has been your favorite tour so far to date? Oh, wait, let's say your most memorable.
Wow.
Good or bad way?
Both those questions. Bad way?
Either way.
I mean, honestly, we've had some tours that have been not great, but I mean, we never had like a bad tour. So, like, I've heard stories about dudes, wrecking vans and jail, and like, we've had some rough times and shit, but we always managed to get through it with our heads up. So, I mean, in that sense, it hasn't really been all that bad. We were always happy to go out and play in front of people, and like, as far as great tours, I mean, we've done a lot. We've done Great Lamb of God, Tour of Lamb of God, Mayhem, Ozfest. We've toured with every band that pretty much exists.
Yep.
Slayer, Slipknot, Guar, fucking...
The hairy dude needs a drink.
Over here with fucking all the time.
Well, there were some friends, and I had to say hi.
Are they friends of mine?
I dropped water. You didn't drop water in the crew water. God forbid.
Aw.
Yeah, give him a quick shot. Give him some fame.
Appreciated member.
Steve Lagudi,
Very
the
good.
sixth member.
The sixth member. So we gotta get a shot for you.
If you ever need a sound guy or somebody to hook your recording up, Steve Lagudi Productions. You can find him on
right.
Facebook.
Let's get him in here.
He's a competent guy. He used to work for Metallica for a long time. He's kind of a douche because he's from Long Island, but other than that, he's a good guy. He's technically proficient.
Okay, go ahead. The most
What are we doing?
unappreciated guy
Steve Lagudi
in the
Productions.
God forbid.
Tell him to put on some new themes.
Can I tell him what APN means?
Yeah, you can say
Whatever
that.
you want to say.
I'm APN, which stands for the all-purpose nigger. I do everything. Load trailers.
Spatial up in this
I do the records, the pre-production, the live sound, everything. Getting him food, cigarettes, you know, sleep with Byron every night to keep him warm, you know.
Whoa.
That's it.
Whoa.
Can't handle the ride.
Let's not talk about the magical
I'm always
festival.
taking one for the team, literally.
Right there.
Steve
Also,
Lagudi Productions.
thank you so much.
You can find him on Facebook, on Tech Space, or whatever the fuck that shit's called.
Bookface.
Whatever it's called.
Bookface Tech Space,
All
right
that-
there,
all that
.com.
So, yeah, that was Steve.
Well, there you go. Well, so, anyways, this has been a lovely interview with the very pleasant people here in the God.
What do you think? Best interview of your life?
Fucking best interview in my life.
Ever?
Ever.
Was it better than like 2 orgasms?
Well,
Maybe like 1.
1.5.
Give it 1. At
All
least.
right. Okay.
Can I get 1?
You get 1.
Can I get 1
more
O?
cat on the hibachi of love.
All right. I'm down with the hibachi.
So, thank you so much for doing that. I'll have to shake your hand. Oh my God, can you do it there?
Yes.
There you go. Look
We're
at
shaking.
Ebony
Look at that. It's black and white. Unity.
Ivory. Thank you so much for doing this with us. And now I'll get a couple of quick IDs from you so I can put it on my show.
IDs?
So everybody knows. Yeah, do you know what that is?
I know what that is.
Hello, my name is Corey from God Forbid.
You sure you want me to do this?
Yeah, I don't guess.
All right.
Well, dude, I am from Metal Messiah Radio. We are one of the top internet radio stations, uncensored. Everything goes on there, and we're pirates.
I like that.
Yo, we're pirates here
We're
too.
fucking pirates because
We're pirates, god damn it.
except for I don't piss on people and stuff. It's hard for chicks to do that kind of stuff. You know?
No, it's not.
It is.
I know a girl that used to get paid to do that. She used
Well, I
to
don't
piss
get paid.
on them and shit on the table. Come on. For real. She used to get paid to do that.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I'll think of that for my next job.
I'm saying if you want to do like a side career, like I got my podcast, Real Jersey Guys, you can piss and shit on motherfuckers on the side.
Let's get this fucking elimination
I'm just saying.
Okay, so anyways, let's get these really done so you can
All right,
go.
let's do
So
some
I
IDs.
see you got hordes of people around here that you have to tend to.
I don't do nothing.
probably not as far as
Yeah, this is fun. I can do this
Messiah
for.
Radio.
We can walk around doing this. Can I interview some people? Because I will say some messed up shit.
Now that's an interview. Give him the camera, let him walk around.
Sure.
Oh man,
You got nothing to do?
It'll be trouble.
Who are we gonna stop with?
We
first?
can stop anybody you want. We can go up to anybody because I say anything to anyone. I don't care.
Fuck yeah. Why don't you have another beer before we go? It's gonna be great.
I need a couple shots.
Okay. Let's do this ID really quick.
All right, let's do the
By the
ID.
way, you're talking to Jet over here, by the way, all right?
Jet?
So you know who? Yeah.
When I
Jet.
first saw it, I thought it said Jet Magazine. I was
No.
like, oh shit, son.
Big black booty
I'm
coming
about
at you.
to be in Jet Magazine, kids.
Old white chick shows up there. Fuck.
Then they were like, her name is Jet. I was like, oh, word? That's good enough.
Not quite Big Black Booty magazine, but anyways. All right.
Big White Booty Magazine. Or internet.
No, it's not that big. Jesus. All right.
All right, so, all right.
Yes,
we're
your
gonna do some
name from God Forbid, and you're listening to Jet on Metal Messiah Radio.
My name is Corey Pierce from the band God Forbid. And you're listening to Metal Messiah Radio.
With who?
With Jet.
Fucking. Thank you.
That was special.
That was special. Jesus.
It was kind of sensual there for a minute.
It was.